Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Scorpio. How you doing? Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you, Scorpio. I'm here with a couple of oracle decks today. We are using the Dream Ritual Oracle. We're using the Voice of the Souls Oracle as well. We're going to throw these down and find out what the overall energy is for the week ahead. If you are the ride or die Scorpio, if you're here all the time, you know that's how I read. Scorpio, I'm always reading for the week ahead, whether it is you get this today, tomorrow, or next year. And if you are brand new and you've never been here before, welcome to this big, beautiful tribe. I hope that you will stay. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner if you should decide to do that, down over there. And we like to be in the comments around here, so I hope that you do as well. And let's find out what is going on for Scorpio in the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Scorpio, please. All right, Scorpio, here it is. We've got a message of love, mirror effect, and a guide. So I feel like you will be getting some sort of message this week, it feels like. Somebody is about to receive some kind of message of love. Somebody might be, this could be platonic or romantic. I mean, depending on what's going on in your life. But we do have card number 34. And to me, sevens are about heaven, about divine guidance and divine protection and the universe looking in on you and making sure you have everything that you need. So we do have a message of love that I feel that you will be receiving, whether it's platonic or romantic. We'll clarify with tarot to find out the details of that and see what's going on. But I feel this mirror effect is going on here, which means that you two are mirroring energy. So whoever is calling you with these feelings, I feel you have the same feelings. We have two people who are mirroring each other in their feelings. And so I feel like one person is waiting for the other to say it. And I feel like once that person says it, then we can go ahead and be honest with how we're mirroring each other. We do have card number 13, and 13 is the death card. That is transformation. There's some sort of transformational message coming for you this week, I feel, or sorry, not this week, but the week ahead. That's what I'm reading for. And then we have a guide. We do have card number 15 here. And the number 15 in the tarot is the devil energy, but I feel like you're being guided away from something that is obsessive. So maybe it's obsessive thought. Maybe there's some forgiveness that has to be given or taken here. We do have forgiveness here. It is card number 19, which is the sun in tarot. And so I feel like there is going to be some sort of a breakthrough. I feel like there's two people who maybe just haven't been talking. It feels like there is some sort of message of love coming here. Like I said, it could be with a family member or a friend. It definitely could be romantic for you. Everybody's in a different place. Take it as it resonates for you. Let's find out what the Dream Ritual Oracle has to say, and then we'll get to some tarot. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. Tell me about this message of love. The message of love, that's you that will be receiving it. I believe it's being sent to you. Now, I feel as though you will probably get a dream about it. I'm looking at all these fish that are sort of floating over the bed here. I want to say there's sort of a dreamy energy. So I want to say that you two are meeting each other in the 5D, or you've seen this person in your dreams, or you might dream about this message arriving before it does come around here. Because there is a bed there, and we do have the fish that are sort of swimming over the bed. Tell me about this mirror effect, please. We do have freedom. So I feel like it's finally we get to release it. We get to release it, and freedom is, we've got the air balloon here. It feels like it makes you lighter. When we finally do say, yeah, I really do have feelings for you as well. I think somebody is about to say it or reveal how they feel about a situation. It could be about an argument. It could be about a fight. It could be platonic. It doesn't have to be romantic, but we do have forgiveness here. Someone is having a breakthrough and wants to say sorry. I feel like that's the message that you're going to be receiving here for some of you. We have transition, which is right here, right? So I feel like right now you are in transition, that you are being guided to the right spot. I want to say, but it feels like you've been in transition for a while. So I want to say that maybe you're leaving an old vibration and moving into a new vibration. Look, sometimes that's all it is. If it's a romantic situation we're talking about, sometimes we're like passing ships because one person has not yet moved into the vibration that you're in. It means maybe their feelings weren't matching yours. So I feel like it's a vibrational difference. And now we've been in this transition of trying to understand each other, platonic or romantic, where we're at right now. I feel like you're going to be given the freedom this week to mirror someone's energy. So someone is finally going to tell you how they feel about the situation. Maybe it was an argument, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a member of the family, but it could be romantic as well. We do have revisit. So we are revisiting something. And I think that once there's a better understanding of what actually was going on, because sometimes our egos can get in the way, or sometimes we blame it on ourselves and say, well, maybe I'm just not good enough, or maybe I did this wrong, or maybe I did that wrong. And it's not always that. Sometimes it's circumstance, and sometimes it's just not the right time or the right vibration. Forgiveness is going to bring calm. And we've got, again, card number 7. So you might be seeing 7s before you see this person. You could be seeing 1s. We have 19, 15, 13. We've got 1, 1, 1. So you could be seeing 1s before you get this message. You could also be dreaming about them possibly. You might be dreaming of flying or being in a weather balloon. Could be that as well. All right. Get some tarot on the table, find out what else is going on for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, you only have 3 days left if you'd like to book in for 10% off any of my services. Right now, if you look in the pinned comment, there is a coupon code. And if you would like to get in on a 3-month reading or any other type of reading, please use that link and go to Wizio. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Tell me about, looked in the pinned comment, please. Tell me about Scorpio. Receiving of a message of love. Is that says message of love? Yeah. There it is, 8 of Wands. So I feel like it's coming fairly soon for some of you. So the 8 of Wands is sort of an aggressive energy of pushing things forward, right? So it does feel like it's incoming because it's incoming, right? It's coming in from the future. For me, this is the future, this is the past, and it feels like it's incoming. So again, confirming that you will be the one that is on the receiving end of this. Tell me more. We've got the Queen of Wands. Freedom. The Queen of Wands is free. I'm just saying, the Queen of Wands is not tied down, is independent, does their own thing, is growing their own life. This is a person who trusts themselves, they trust in the universe, and is on their own path. Nobody can tell the Queen of Wands what to do. It feels like that there is a passionate connection here for some of you who are looking at this as a love reading, that this is a mirrored energy, the Queen of Wands. You both are the Queen of Wands. So it feels like you both could be Sagittarius. It feels like we're sharing in a fire connection, right? This is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Oh, it's a happy full moon in Leo today. We are in Leo energy today. But it feels like somebody here is feeling the freedom to be able to say what they want to say. And I feel like you are going to be mirroring their energy. I think it is somebody that you also are quite attracted to. They're very attractive. You're attracted to them. They're attracted to you. It could be that somebody could be admitting, feeling like they can feel free enough to, maybe they've been getting an energy that you're attracted to them, and that's what they might be talking about. We do have the Emperor here. So the Emperor is in transition, and this is what I was talking about. It feels like somebody here was in a learning phase. So if you are somebody who thinks that this person has forgotten about you or doesn't like you or passed you up for someone else, I don't think that that's the situation if you're looking at this as a love reading. What I think was happening here is somebody was in transition, becoming the Emperor. So it feels like they were breaking chains or breaking away from the devil energy, breaking away from codependent energies, and they were becoming the Emperor because the Emperor stands on their own, right? And the person who is stable and secure, the person who will just get it done, running at things, right? We've got the Ram sitting, of course, it's Aries energy, but we've got the Ram sitting here. It feels like this person is just going to get what they want. So I think that we have a couple of fire signs possibly that we're talking about here. I think this person might be coming in to ask for forgiveness. and wanting to revisit something with you, revisit a conversation, revisit an idea or something that we spoke about in the past. It feels like this, like I said, this message is incoming, and that you will be receiving something from either the Queen of Wands or possibly the Emperor, but they are both fire signs. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. Tell me what's incoming. What do we need to know? We've got a surprise. So I feel like you're going to be surprised at this message that the message that's coming in. I feel like you have already talked yourself out of this situation, that maybe you felt a connection to them. The mirroring card is here. You felt a connection to them. You felt attracted to them, and you thought they were attracted to you. But then this person sort of went off the grid or didn't talk to you, or you guys stopped talking, or they did whatever they were doing. And I feel like it's because they were moving into this Emperor energy. They were leveling up. They were learning lessons. They might have been going through a bunch of karmic stuff. They were in transition here. They were growing. Things were sprouting here. We've got the Justice card, and we've got the Ten of Swords. So I want to say for those of you who this maybe is a platonic situation, it does feel like it was hardship. I want to say either you felt someone lied to you, or you felt betrayed by something someone did or said to you. Maybe they talked behind your back, right? This person's got all these swords in their back. Maybe somebody told you that someone that you really enjoyed spending time with, a friend, a family member, somebody who was special to you, that you found out, or somebody else told you that they were talking behind your back. I feel like this person is going to admit it because the Justice card is here. And I feel like you felt the betrayal, but I feel like this person, I don't feel like it was their intention, honestly, to speak out of turn behind your back. And please understand that, when people say what they say, it's like playing telephone. We never know what the motivation is for somebody saying like someone spoke behind your back. So I feel like you released the situation. I feel like you decided to release it, or that it was painful to hear and you just didn't. I feel like you felt justified in blocking them, not talking to them, deciding to just maybe back away from them. And I feel like the incoming energy, that's the message that's coming in, the message of love, is somebody's apology, is what it feels like. Forgiveness, and then the message of love. So platonic or romantic, I feel like somebody's going to get their justice, and something is going to be evened out here. It could be a Libra energy you're dealing with, maybe Cancer. The Queen of Wands is bringing up the Strength card, bringing up the King of Swords, and we do have the Three of Swords. So I feel like this incoming energy that's coming up, this message that you're going to receive here, I feel like you're going to sort of give it the side eye. I want to say that you don't really feel as though this person is here with the right intention. The King of Swords is going to clear it all up, though. So I feel like this Emperor is the person who wants to clear it all up with you. Please understand that for some of you, this could be your father or your mother that I'm talking about. The King of Swords is here. When the King of Swords is here, we're cutting through the bullshit. That's why the King of Swords has their sword in the air. This is someone with wisdom, someone who is going to be truthful and honest. And look, this person is coming in to say sorry because they want to clear up anything that anybody said here in the past, things that are untrue. This King of Swords is not going to lie to you. This person has nothing to gain from lying to you. This person's coming in to tell you the truth because you may have gotten a lie back here. You may have released this person thinking that they were no longer in love with you, they weren't attracted to you, or that somebody in the family, look, there's a lot of telephone that goes on within the families. You know that game. Somebody whispers in somebody's ear and somebody adds something to it and passes it along. Look, that happens in families as well. So I feel like you've been holding yourself back from this person with the Strength card here, and you've been sort of keeping your sword in the sheath. I feel like you are holding your tongue or holding back or just not wanting to fight or argue, and I feel like you just pulled your energy back is what you did. But I feel like the King of Swords is coming in to speak to the Queen of Wands, and the King of Swords is going to be very honest and truthful about them feeling heartbroken because of the information you received that was untrue. I feel like the message that you're getting from the King is the truth. Oh, I just got deja vu, friends. I think I've done this reading for you in my mind or in my dreams before. Interesting. Let's talk about the Emperor a little bit. The Emperor was in transition. So I feel like once the Emperor caught wind of whatever it is that went on between you, I feel like this person is coming in to clear things up. Whether you're going to take them back or not, I don't really care. That's up to you. But I don't think they care either, because really the King of Swords has boundaries. The King's like, I'm going to present you with the truth, with the honesty, with the facts. And if you still decide that this is not going to go on after that, then that's totally up to you. But the Emperor is coming in to clear the air, is what it feels like here. Tell me about the Emperor and this transition. We do have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords. I feel if this is a romantic situation, I feel that somebody told you that the Emperor had no feelings. The Emperor had no feelings for you. When the Knight of Cups shows up in the reverse, to me it's unrequited love. I feel like you have feelings for the Emperor, and somebody, if this is a love reading for you and not a father-mother relationship reading, this is a romantic reading for you, then I feel like somebody said, no, this Emperor doesn't have feelings for you. I don't know what you're talking about. And if they're saying that to you, Scorpio, they're lying to you. I feel like somebody had an agenda or a motive to do that. Because the Five of Swords is here, it feels like somebody did their best to convince you to think the way they think. They were able to win you over with this Five of Swords energy. The Five of Swords energy is usually about fundamental differences. You're never going to win me over. You're never going to convince me that the way you think is the right way. I feel like somebody changed your mind for a moment. And I feel like somebody convinced you that the Emperor was not interested. And it made you very defensive. So I feel like the Emperor is coming in to clear this up. So if this is a mother-father situation for you, if this is somebody who is a member of your family who's like the patriarch or the matriarch, so that means that, you know, it doesn't have to be your mother or father. It could be sister or brother, somebody who's got the reins in the family, somebody who's like the head of the family, if it's not father or mother. I feel like somebody said to you, you know what? That person never loved you. They never saw you as part of the family. I feel like it's a lie. And I feel like the Emperor is coming in very defensive, but really trying to take the higher ground. That's why this person is coming to you. They want to revisit this thing, and they want your forgiveness, that you heard the thing that you heard that I feel was completely untrue. It's likely. We have the Nine of Cups here. Somebody has been meditating on it. I feel like they're trying to bring happiness and love back into the situation. Yeah, the Three of Cups is here. So they want celebratory love. So they want to bring this thing back together again. For those of you who this is a love relationship, I feel like this person's coming in to try and clear it up with you. I don't care what decision you make, whether you take it back or not, whether you believe them or not, but I feel like there is somebody here who's going to come in and try and make things better here. And if it doesn't, they're just going to walk away, because guess what? The King of Swords, the Emperor, they don't really care if you accept the apology, but they're doing the noble thing. They're coming in to say, I'm sorry. This is what happened. Here is the truth. You get to make your decision. So whatever you decide is up to you. But I feel like somebody is coming in to try and bring some happiness to the situation and tell you that's not the thing that you heard was an absolute lie. I'm going to leave that right there for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back, of course, because I'm always back. And you guys take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.